So if we divide the cycle into 4 phases, menstruation number 1, then follicular, ovulation and luteal, we can track the fluctuations of estrogen and progesterone. So progesterone is low in phases 1 and 2, then begins to rise during ovulation to reach its peak and dropping again in the luteal phase. Estrogen is also low during phase 1, then rises during phase 2 where it reaches a peak just before ovulation, then dips before rising again and falling during the luteal phase. So let's start by discussing how we can best train during phase 1 of the cycle. So even though during phase 1 estrogen and progesterone are at their lowest levels, we also know during phase 1 testosterone is actually at its highest. Because testosterone is involved with spatial awareness, phase 1 can be a really great time to learn a new complex skill where good coordination levels are required. Because progesterone is thought to negatively impact muscle building and repair, some studies have shown that during phase 1 there's actually an increased muscle building capability due to the low levels of progesterone. So phase 1 is a great time to pick up some weights and work on strength training. During the menstruation phase, there may still be increased inflammation that's happening in your body, so it's important to ensure you're allowing enough time for recovery and you're getting enough sleep during phase 1 of your cycle. Unfortunately, some research shows that phase 1 can mean reduced neuromuscular control and increased injury risk, which is possibly due to the fluctuating levels of estrogen. So during phase 1, it's really important to emphasize sport-specific warm-ups through landing training and muscle activation exercises to reduce the risk of injury. Finally, remember that everyone's cycle is going to be different. So if you're wanting to train with your cycle, it's really important that you also track your cycle.